Everyone, welcome back to Super Auto Pets. This is just the announcement in the changelog. They added a boar to pack 1 and 2. It's a tier 6. It's an 8/6 with an ability before it attacks gain +2/+2. Added the dolphin to pack 2. That's nice. Added tiger to pack 2. Could you not get it before? Thought you could. I guess not. Change the tiger's ability to the friend ahead. So it's basically parrot. Yeah, repeats their ability as if they were level 1, 2, 3. So it's parrot, but with the ability. It doesn't copy it, it just lets them cast it twice. The duck gives now 1 health instead of 1 health and attack. Change fly to 5/5 and the ability to trigger 3 times. And zombie fly to 5/5. Okay, so it's not, you can't like infinitely keep summoning flies, it's just 3 times. That's good. I feel like it's ridiculous when there's like, you have to go through 7 flies to get through the first unit. It's ridiculous. Change the squirrel ability to start of turn, discount food by 1, 2, and 3. Oh, it's when you start the turn with it? Okay, squirrel could actually be like really good then. A level 3 squirrel is just... A level 3 squirrel is actually insane. When you think about it, is squirrel in the second pack? If squirrel is in the second pack, you can get that megalodon dinosaur thing that makes food costs, like you get 1 extra gold. Because when you buy food, you're getting 6 for free. And then when you re-roll, you're getting that food for free again. Or is it just the food that you get? I think it's just the food you get. Never mind, ignore me. If it's like, oh, it discounts the food for your turn there, then it's fantastic. It's great. I mean, it's still good if it's like the first one, but it's not as good as I thought. Okay. Spider ability to summon pet with the same level, but always as a 2/2. That's... Spider ability to summon pet with the same level. So now it only summons a 2-star? I think that's how it's worded. I could be wrong. Rabbit's ability to trigger on itself is a huge buff. Huge buff. Now if you get rabbit, you love seeing the salad. You love seeing the sushi. You love seeing pizza, even if it lands on the rabbit. It is so good. The rabbit giving itself health is so good. It can go endgame now, and you're not sad when it gets the food. Change Jodo to a 2/3. I think it was like a 1/3 or 1/4, something like that. And the ability to give 50, 100, and 150. That's fine. That's a nerf, a huge nerf, right? Yes. No, yes. I think it's a huge nerf, yeah. Change Rooster to 5/3 and ability to inherit 50% of the attack, which is a pretty big nerf. So if it has 50, the highest it can get is 25, and you can manage that, and that's fine. Change the crab ability to trigger on buy and always target the highest health mini. Oh, it always targets? Okay. So you can't like misplace it or anything. That's fine. That's great. Change go to 4/6 and ability to have 2 charges, and it gives 1, 2, and 3 golds. I don't think people are going to be buying that. Like, still, I think it's still bad. Sauropod. Have 3 charges and give 1, 2, and 3. I think, didn't it already do that anyways? Or was it infinite? If it was infinite, then whatever. Monkey to a 1/2 instead of like a 1/1. Tier 5, and the ability gives 3/3. So I feel like that's a buff. Because a level 3 monkey gives you 9/9, which is crazy. Page Cry has an 8/4 ability, now deals 8 damage. It went up 1. That's fine. Cow's ability to upgrade when leveling and provide better milk. Ooh, I'm excited for this. Now the cow sticker's not gonna like suck to get. Change the mosquito to always deal 1 damage and hit 1, 2, and 3 targets. That's an interesting buff, I think. Because some of the later, like if you're early on and you get like a level 2 mosquito, dealing 2 damage to 2 different things, or 1 damage to 2 different things, I feel like can be crazy. Because early on you have people still grabbing horse, that like there's bluebird. 1 health early on can actually matter a lot. Changed dirty rat over here to 4/5 and the ability to summon a 1/1 dirty rat for the opponent. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I forgot Tyrannosaurus. T-Rex gives 1/2 and also target itself. Huge. That's massive. That's actually massive. Like the loss in the health is, it kind of sucks because it used to give 2/2 and then it would go 4/4 and then 6/6, I believe. But now that it can target itself, I think it's worth it. Milk changed to 1/2. It's still good. It's free when you get it. It's great. Canned food is 2/1. It's a nerf, but I'd still take it. Change dog to tier 3. Used to be tier 2. It's whatever. Change whale to tier 4. What was it before? 2? I think it was a 2. So this got nerfed. You can't like whale early on. It's like it's on the same tier as deer. Poodle change doesn't really matter too much. I think it went up a tier, right? It used to be a 4 and now it's a 5. That's a pretty thing. Change parrot to tier 4 and it's a 5/3. I'm still not taking parrot. Parrot kind of sucks. If it kept the ability, fine. Puppy ability now costs 3. Great. That's where it should have been. Puppy scale's crazy, at least in my opinion. It's 2 gold. That's like your whole turn still. You have a level 2 swan. You have 2 swans. Oh, there you go. Puppy's ability paid for itself. There you go. Microbe to tier 4. I think it used to be tier 5, but I like this. Now you can do more of the carpet bomb attack with the hedgehog and microbe. Change pig to 3/1. What was it before? 2/2? This is probably fine. Well, no, it's not actually, because the mosquito change. With the mosquito change, it's a kind of a nerf. Horse to 2/1. Still bad. Shrimp to a 2/3. This is so good. Love the shrimp change. Please make shrimp better. Change Tabby Cat to a 5/3. What was Tabby Cat before? Wasn't it like a 3/1 or something like that? My goodness. Giraffe is now a 2/5 instead of like a 1/4. It just got +1/+1. That's great. Skunk to 3/6. Never played it really. Worm got buffed. Literally doubled its stats. Thank you. Llama's a 3/6. What was it before? I think it was a 2/6. I could be wrong. Not a lot of people play llama. I like llama. Llama's great. Honestly, no one plays lobster. I don't know what it does. I couldn't tell you what it does anyways. Rhino, I think it got a damage increase here. Seal, I think got damage. Gorilla is now a 6/9. Nice. It used to be like about a 4/4 or something. I think this is definitely needed. I think it actually could go up a little. Leopard to a 10/4. That's interesting because the lowest damage you can do now is 5, and you can easily scale that. No, they changed the swan. Mammoth is the 3/10. That's great. It's a big mammoth. I don't know why it had like 3/3, and you're like, oh, you die in 1 hit anyways. I mean, it's gonna die a hit anyways because it's like a tier 6. Swan is 3/3. Lost health. Pretty big nerf. The 1 extra health, I feel like 4 early on is really good. Caterpillars are 1/3. What was it before? 1/1. Whatever. Kangaroos a 1/2. Dude, they gutted that thing. I think it used to be a 2/3. Like this 2 is crazy. Change turtle to 1/2. Change chicken to a 1/2. Chicken, like, no, that's rooster. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, and they actually talk about it? Today we were doing something different. I'll try to give insight into why we made the changes above and some of the channel. The rant was reversed to the very original form, which was to be considered what was considered to be weak as a house build from paper and split, and then we were aware of that, but we felt that the betray mechanic was just too complex. We tried to keep the F2P pack really simple for new players. Thought it was the right decision was to remove the rat, but it turns out that even the rat has a small vocal fan base. Well, I don't know what are you doing with the, where are you? Please comment down below if you play Rat and you're like, oh my, they took my Rat away. Dude, I could throw that thing in the trash and wouldn't give a shit about it. Being told by your players that a change you want to make will disappoint them is kind of hard thing to ignore. We have to revisit the Rat in a later patch. Okay, what about my complaint? I'm pretty sure everyone complains about turkey, dodo, rooster meta, and oh, I won, and I feel like because the turkey didn't change, and all you literally have to do is if you're winning, if you have a bunch of lives, is you freeze a rooster until you get a turkey. So then you get turkey, oh, throw a rooster out. Oh, he gets buffed by the turkey, and then he spawns the chicks, and then, oh, guess what? They get buffed by the chicken, or the turkey again. It's great. Oh, wanted turkey. Well, never mind. I mean, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. We did a poll that showed that 50% of all voters wanted turkey to be weaker. Yes, turkey is disgusting. So why haven't we done that yet? In theory, we theorize that the new tiger and the new fly will indirectly make the turkey weaker. A lot of new players like the obvious combo, and making it too weak removes the fun. It's fun for like a day or two when you just get there and you're like, oh, I've got the win. The game just handed me a win on a silver platter. The day 2 comes around and that's all you're seeing, and you're like, wow, I'm not having fun with this at all. Well, apparently everyone just goes until they get the good turkey, tiger, fly, double rooster combo, and you're like, I don't want to play this anymore. I'm tired of seeing it. We are trying to carefully keep the fun in place while removing broken combos. We might be wrong, so we keep our eyeballs glued to the data. And okay, at least they're listening to feedback. This is good. I like that they're actually listening. Because most things are like, oh, well, we're just going to keep it like that. One challenge is that our community age... What? One challenge is that our community ages. The feedback will get mostly be from the experienced players rather than the new ones. I know from my days of playing Hearthstone that developers move like slugs, even when there are most knowledgeable players all screaming in unison that X is toxic and needs to be changed. One of our goals was to move quicker in response to feedback, but that can sometimes be an emotional challenge on the developer. If you're also reading feedback from other players who are enjoying X and still have to consider the game from the perspective of a new player. Okay, so I like this. Like, this is actually a good company. Like, I would literally buy this game. Like, I like this company. This company is great. I'm glad that it's got like the attention it got, and like everything took off, because how I'm reading it and like how they've shown like what they've done with updates and like what they're doing now in this, it's like they actually care about their player base, and they're not just like, oh, it's a cash grab. And like early on, like I think they upgraded the server. I could be wrong, but like when this game started getting popular, it was like so laggy. Like maybe a week or two. Probably like a week that the servers would be like, all right, your errors, and it just felt like the servers were like slowing down, and it seems like they changed it or fixed it, or so the players might have died out, whatever. There was just a lot of people playing and it would just like lag out, and it seems like they've done something to change that, and I like that. Like they seem like they actually want their game to go on, and they're changing everything, and it's good. I'm excited for that. I need to stop playing with that. All right, Dodo and Rooster. I'm gonna take a drink for this one. Dodo and Rooster was obviously just too strong. Yeah. Should the Rooster be made weaker? Absolutely. Should the Dodo also be made weaker? Honestly, I'm not sure. We have a public test version where we ask players to give their feedback on all changes made, but in our case, it was mostly players. What? But in our case, it was mostly played by really experienced players who argued against each other and against your own best instinct. Pay too much attention to feedback can really put you in a deadlock where nothing gets done. Chicken seems to be completely ignored by the majority, but if you ask the tournament players in our Discord is very overpowered, something that we went over our heads, and in the first interaction we went ahead and made it stronger. After a big glass of humble juice, we made our mistake and went the opposite way. Obviously we messed up sometime, and there would be continued aim to balance the games. Are they talking about like chicken, like the thing that buffs, like it gives you a canned food? Like that's insane. Honestly, if you have the DLC, I still think it's strong. Even like, what did they change up here to chicken? A 1/2. Its ability didn't get changed. You buy a 1 cost unit, and it just gives everything in the shop forever. It cans it. It gives it a can. If you are ahead, and if you can take like 2 losses without losing, so if you're at like 7 and you're losing 3 life a turn, grab that chicken and just buy, sell level 1s. Your shop goes crazy. It is ridiculous. And if you win, like if you trade out 2 units, it's insane. And if you bought like a can earlier, and then if you find a chicken, the chicken gets the buff. You would put the chicken on the chicken. You put the chicken on the chicken, and the chicken gets stronger, and it's like, nope, not a problem anymore. Ridiculous. It's honestly overpowered if you've ever done it. If you have the lives to spare, or if you have like a really strong team that can like still win without the backline being there or whatever. We got a lot of analytical data to play with, but we're still in the process of figuring out how to use effectively, determine the pet's too strong and too weak, but sometimes the data all counter opinions, so time blah 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 blah. Okay. It looks like they were talking about a few big changes to key underpowered and overpowered pets, making you balance. This is great. Happy little smiley face. Love this thing. Okay, this is good. I like this. This is fantastic. Arena mode. Let's see. Oh my goodness, look how gorgeous this looks. Oh, it's not in your face anymore. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Honestly, what I think they should do is if you get like 3 or more wins with like a level 3, I think you should get like a golden border or something like that, like just a tier up. That's just me though. Let's look at the chicken. Full overview. Oh, dude, it looks so nice. It's not in your face anymore. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Okay, where's chicken? Chicken. Okay, it's 1/1. That's still fine. It's like it's a mini can. This is great. It's honestly busted. Dude, the milk got buffed if you get a tier 3 cow. Hello. Sheesh. That's crazy. Wow, I like that. I like it. I like it. I don't think they changed anything else. Canned food's the same. All right. Yeah, that's great. I love that. All right, thanks for watching. That was just a little update on what happened with Super Auto Pets. I'll see you next time.